You don't want to know how I was. Okay, the secret is out, guys. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go to episode 1 and check it out and then come back here. We are 2.5 Maharashtrians. This is one Maharashtrian. Rasika is behind the camera. Please say hi.
Hi.
And Rin is sleeping as usual. So we are 2.5 Maharashtrians. We are here to entertain you. And if you are new here, please go like, share and subscribe to our channel. So today I am going to talk about my journey. And if you are wondering what हे काय झालं बाकी दोघं का बरं नाही, please stay tuned. It's a long journey and it's a long process. I'm going to talk about how I was, what I did and what I want to do. You don't want to know how I was, but let's see. How I was, school life, oh my god. It was not that horrible, it was good. I made good friends, they are still with me. But the thing is, I was not that bright student. Not academically, not in sports, not anything. I was a quiet kid. I never used to talk. I used to be very shy. And people don't believe when I say I'm a teacher now. I teach around 200 people in a class. School life was good, not extraordinarily good, but good. The school life went like that. It was over quickly. In 2008, I passed out my 10th standard and moved out to high school. High school was fun. High school was really fun. School friends were all there. We joined the same tuition classes. So friends were there. We made new friends. High school was fun. But it was just going through a lot of phases. We were not sure what we want to do in our life. One thing I was sure about. I loved the subject mathematics. Most probably because my father is of the same stream from the mathematics background, and my mother also. Both are very highly qualified in mathematics and statistics. Maybe probably that, but I love the subject mathematics. But as we call it here as a herd mentality, after high school काय करायचं रे म्हटलं तर चला इंजिनिअरिंग करू, ठीक आहे. नॉट नोईंग व्हॉट इट इज, नॉट नोईंग काय काय करावं लागतं. एव्हरीवन वॉज गोइंग इंजिनिअरिंग, सो आय वेंट टू इंजिनिअरिंग. माय डॅड वॉज प्राऊड, इंजिनियर बनेल बेटा. Even he and I did not know that I was better off at something else. Of course, not many of Indians know before they enter engineering. So college was not that great for me. I got admission into Mumbai's college, made great friends there, but I failed due to my health issues and other reasons. One of them was I was not getting interested in that kind of study. First of all, I am lazy. I am. And the kind of studies that required in engineering college was not my cup of tea. But I had fun there. Don't judge me right now. Please watch the whole series, and by the end of time, if you still want to judge, you're free to do that. Coming back to Nagpur, I joined again an engineering college. First year went through, it was good. Second year, if I want to plot it graphically how it went like this, and then it started going down. It started going down. Since college was difficult for me, I was not able to concentrate it that much. I started failing the subjects. In third year, one of our family friends said, यार माझ्या मुलाला शिकवशील का, तुझं मॅथ्स चांगला आहे तर. And since my dad is a teacher, I said, let's try it out. What's harm in teaching one kid? One kid got admission in 9th standard ICSC board. 2 of them followed him, and that was my first batch in third year of engineering. I used to go to college. I did not know what to do in the college, but I used to come back happy, and I used to take that one batch. Okay, I used to teach them with my whole heart. I used to pour everything out. I used to study 9th standard again, because 9th standard was hell for me. I used to study that again, and I used to teach them with my everything that I got in me. I used to be so happy at the end of the class. But I will come back to that part.
Tell them why was your 9th standard hell for you?
In the 9th standard, I almost failed maths. Those of you who know me knows why I almost failed in maths. So I don't want to say it on camera. I
don't say the name of the teacher, but you can tell your experience, I guess.
Mathematics is a subject that you need either you are good at maths or you hate maths. There is no in between. There's nothing in between.
I hate it, just for the record. I hate maths.
Okay, so it all depends on what kind of teacher you get. Actually, it depends on what kind of teacher you get. If you have a good teacher from the beginning, you will love that subject. But again, it all depends, not all depends on the teacher, of course, it all depends on you also. So I almost failed maths in 9th standard. As I said, school life was not that great. Coming back to the engineering part, in third year engineering, I started teaching them. I loved it. They all passed with excellent grades. And they were so happy, sir, हम बहुत अच्छे से pass हो गए, अब क्या करना, कैसे करना. And then things started rolling out. I got 2 batches. From 3 students, I got 10 students. It went up to 40 students. And currently, it's 200 students per batch. That's how my journey started actually. That's how I gained confidence. A shy kid teaching 3 students, 40 students, 200 students. I wonder what changed, but it changed me. So if you know the cartoon Kochi Kame, I think so. The guy in that, one guy, he was totally different guy in when he was not on his bike. But as soon as he sat on his bike, his personality changed. That happened with me. As soon as I enter class, my personality changes. Everything changes around me. I am like a totally different person. I'm glad actually that that person is taking over the person of how I was. What I did is I gained a lot of friends, and one incident that changed my life was in 2017. I went to Bangalore with my brother Nilesh. We wanted to set up a company. We actually sat there, brainstormed day and night, and started a company, or reinvented a company named Floorwalk. That was a turning point of my life. I came back from Bangalore and I was a changed person. I worked in a different manner. Of course, my teaching skills got improved. Then I joined an IT company. I worked on projects where I used to code in Python. Loved that part, but understood that this is not for me. The teaching part is drives me still now, and the subject mathematics, of course. And moreover, what I did is I tried to change myself in the physical aspects as well as my mental aspect. I changed myself first in the terms of physical aspect. I was an overweight guy, around 100 kilos, and I lost around 25 kgs within a span of 8 to 10 months, 1 year. So kind of reinvented myself. I tried to change myself. Exercise changed my mindset, and that changed a lot of things around me. After a certain point, I came to know, यार मला हे करायचं आहे, but I still want to explore. I just don't want to teach. Don't want to get stuck just teaching students. I have been teaching this subject for 8.5 years now, and I want to explore. I want to learn the subject. I know the subject, just the layer of it. Now I want to explore it to its depth because it's so beautiful and I'm so passionate about it. And during my high school days, or in my school days also, parents took me to a lot of countries, and I understood, damn, the world is an oyster, man. I can explore so many things, explore so many opportunities. And this, when I came to know, was 10 years later when I went to certain place. And this is when I knew that I want to explore this subject and what the world has to offer. Okay, I want it.
Start.
I'm going to play Rasika's part. I'm going to play Rasika's part today. Cut from here.
असं दाखव. हां, जिथपर्यंत तुला हात दाखवायची आहे, जी मी इलस्ट्रेट करेल तेव्हा की कसं सांगू शकतो. दीर्घ श्वास घ्या. लोम करा. नाही बोले. गव्हर्नमेंट डझंट. टेक
3, 4.
100.
Yeah. Don't judge me right now. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to judge.
And this is when I knew that I want to explore this subject and what world has to offer.
What the
What
what the
world
world has to offer. What the world has to offer. What the world has to offer.
Okay, Rasika, what she said.
What the world has to offer.